This is the UAAP Season 73 Volleyball.
I stand corrected. It's 2-0 in favor of LaSalle.
And the action in that set came to life. You know, in the latter part, and Adamson making a magical run in that second set, and almost, and I say almost really, getting that second set win. They found De La Salle, you know, in limbo. You know, and De La Salle did not know what to do. Coach Ramil calling 2 timeouts, using up 2 timeouts in set number 2 after being, you know, on top by 10 points. Oh, wow. So that really tells us the story in that second set. Ortega had all the people here in the arena jumping every time she went up for a shot. And also, the good play from Kinlog in defense. Kita mo, sabi ko na eh, when Adamson relies on their strengths, and which is their floor defense, 2 things follow. Kita mo kanina, that's how they started. Vasquez, how many saves did Vasquez get in that run, which turned out or translated into offense in that sequence in the second set? So Adamson hoping to pick up from the momentum that they got in that second set. Let's see if they can perform better and probably steal 1 set from De La Salle. For the side of De La Salle, I don't know what happened, you know, especially Coach Ramil calling 2 timeouts.
I can tell you what happened. Ortega happened. That's going to happen.
Exactly. They didn't have an answer. Or they didn't. When they looked at the playbooks, Ortega's name wasn't even there. So
how do you scout something like this?
So they didn't even know what to do. And De La Salle showing a little, you know, chink in that armor. You know, they lose focus before they know it. They let their opponent score 8-9 points, giving their opponents a chance to get back in the game. So let's see what happens here in the third set.
There you see Ortega delivering the points as Adamson really threatened LaSalle.
Yeah.
They were within 1 after trailing by as much as 9, but it was just not enough. That come from behind run, naubusan na rin ng gas. Eventually, ang Adamson.
Masyado na malayo yung inabot. And remember that timeout that Coach Minerva Pante called? Sabi niya, enjoy. Hindi na kayo,
have fun, ano?
Oh, have fun. Masyado na kayong malungkot sa loob. And that's exactly what they did. And look at what happened. Almost getting that win in the second set.
To the third set we go. That's just on the line for Steph Mercado to start off set number 3.
Yes.
And Adamson will try to replicate their performance in the first meeting where LaSalle won it in straight sets against Adamson. That was last year, November.
Yes.
Ortega keeping it alive.
That is too close. That's it. What? There's a touch. Oh, there's a touch on the block from Ortega.
2-0 on the Esperanza serve. Key here for Adamson is to not allow LaSalle to build such a huge lead.
Yes, yes. So wag nang palamangin ng malaki. Oh, what a one-handed
set. She's doing it all.
I bet you if we ask her to do that again, she can do it. That was a one-handed set.
Papunta na yung dalawang kamay, pero sabi niya, I can do it with one hand.
Wow. Great setting we're seeing from Ortega.
Esperanza 3-0 to start set number 3 for LaSalle.
Wow.
Pao Soriano as she puts up the first point of Adamson on the board.
That's right. That was against 3 blockers. Kumaba trying to again join the double block. Outside. Too strong for Ortega.
Service error.
Ortega gets the rest. Vasquez, who did an excellent job in set number 2, defending the floor of Adamson. It's back on the floor.
That's right. A much better job in the second set.
LaSalle with a 3-point lead.
Nice serve.
Very sharp serve.
It's an ace
By Jack Alarca. With Alarca, you can really say that the serve is a weapon to score. As compared to some players who are very inconsistent.
That's right. She was voted in previous years as the best server in the UAP. So,
and she's showing it.
Another good serve. See? Service ace. Just like that.
Back-to-back aces for Jack
And ito na naman, ang problema ng Adamson as LaSalle will pour it on thick early in the third set or early in every set and will try to pull away and build that lead. No?
That's right.
The task here for Adamson is to stop right here, right now, and collect their bearings and score a point.
It's the same serve for Jack Alarca. So consistent.
Underhand set for Benting. That bounces out of bounds. And score or point for Adamson.
He's so good at that. Reading the block, targeting the hand, the arms of the blocker, sending it to the outside, and just letting that good judgment on the part of Angela Binting.
Let's listen in to Jessica Mendoza.
In case you guys were wondering, Eric, any high that the Lady Spikers might have felt midway through the last set evaporated completely and brought them back down to ground by that close call. Coach Ramil made it clear in the huddle that he does not want anything like that happening again. Nag-unahan kayo eh. Gusto natin magyabang, hindi pwede ganon. Kailangan yung gumalaw at gumawa. He added that they need to continue observing their opponent's movements and to once again anticipate. They broke huddle before the third set with libero Melissa Gohing yelling, "Bawi guys, bawi." Eric, Ian?
All right, thanks. Jessica, it seems like LaSalle is playing like they lost set number 2. Their attitude coming into this third set, which is definitely a good thing. But Angela Benting will not be denied here in set number 3.
Swiping it off the block.
3 serving 7, 4-point lead for LaSalle. But Adamson improved. I was just about to say better control of the set, but that was a poor serve coming from Pao Soriano, which takes us to the first break of set number 3. LaSalle up 2-0 against Adamson. And they are leaders of the standings at 7-0, undefeated coming into today's game. And good reasons for the fans to come here, support the team, because they are doing a marvelous job so far this season. Our latest conquest, of course, for those of you who are not in the loop of the volleyball action, yung huling-huling tinalo ng LaSalle. Of course, the defending champions, UST, in 3 straight sets.
Yes.
8 serving 3. That's Michelle Gumabao serving again. Kinlog! Wow. Against 2 tall blockers in Maraño and Cruz.
How did she get that through? Against a double block in Log. Still,
Captain Angela.
This is what you like
charge in
and
offense,
admire about Adamson, Doc. It's the fact that they might be undersized, but they have a huge heart.
Yeah, definitely, and they really play together. They always, make sure that teamwork is their priority. So wala yung mga individual plays. Talagang lahat sila work in defense and, of course, try their best to get their offense going.
And for more about Adamson, let's send it over to Patch Cansano.
It was a more energized Adamson in the second set that gave them a boost of 1 to win the game. Sabi nga ni Coach, huwag kayo sumimangot because it affects the game you play. And though they came in short at the end, it was Ortega and Kinlog who stepped up. Angelica Kinlog, who is 20 years old, is currently taking up architecture. And this girl still manages to devote her time to train and execute such a game. Para kay Coach, they just need to instill more power and noise inside. Be patient with the ball and don't go with the pace of your heartbeat. She wants more energy and more of that 3 hopping skips that Ortega does every time she scores. If you guys noticed. Eric and Ian?
Oh, everybody noticed. Thanks, Pat. The entire arena noticed the action.
Well, we want to see more of that from Ortega.
But right now, again, LaSalle pulling away.
Oh, ganun-ganun na naman. This one, another service is this time from Maraño.
Coach Dulcepante sues for time as they are down by 8. Let's listen in.
Kunin niyo muna yung bola para receive. Ay, Diyos ko naman. Kanina pa yan, wala receive. Wala. Huwag niyo muna intindihin yung palo. Kunin niyo muna yung bola yung dumadating sa inyo. Hindi yung bibitawan yung bigla. Yun ang hirap sa'yo. Hindi ba sinasabi ko sa inyo, paa ang sikreto dyan. Anong ginagawa niyo? Pinupuntahan niyo agad.
You can hear from the tone that Coach Dulcepante has lost all the fun that she had
in the second.
Score si Ortega. No? And she's trying to say, first, yung basics. Get the receive first so we can set up our offense. I mean, puporma ka ng spike, puporma ka sa outside, pero hindi ka nag-receive. So how can you actually get a set? Tega!
Wow. Against the double block, Ortega. Nice targeting from Ortega. Seeing the gap in the block. Good read from Maranyo. Another service error, this time from Despatilano. And it totally, zaps the momentum of a good play from your teammates.
Adamson can't really seem to move forward as Chuck Cruz seems to be having problems with their serve today.
Second service error for Chuck Cruz. Still wants to play more volleyball. Wants to extend this.
Solid block. Unfortunately, it bounced out of bounds.
Off of the block. That was Steph Mercado.
Your setter, Micaela
Now LaSalle
Esperanza.
back to an 8-point advantage, 14-6. Here in set number 3. Adamson, their backs are against the wall here. They've got to win this, or else lose it forever as Pao Soriano gets a point.
That's right. Spotting the corner, getting that point. Against two blockers, Pao Soriano recognizing that there was an empty spot on the floor defense of De La Salle.
Benting winds up.
Outside. No touch from the block.
Outside point for De La Salle.